Hi everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel, or welcome back. My name is Alyssa Cotten and I provide emotional and mental support for new coaches, counselors, content creators, and entrepreneurs. And in today's video, we are celebrating 1 year on YouTube. So I'm filming this on March 9th. And I started posting my very first YouTube video March 9th, 2020. And so I figured we could go dive into YouTube Studio. I could go over all the different things that I've learned, the takeaways. And if this is something that you want to do, get excited. Stay tuned till the end to learn all the tips that I have found that has made my channel successful to date. So my story of how I got onto YouTube is kind of interesting. So I am a mental health counselor, and so I have my own private practice counseling business. And it was 2019, it was around November, and I was working with a client and she was talking about how her dream was always to be on YouTube. And I said, you can do this, let's get you going on. And she was like, I can't do it, it's too scary. And so she told me, if you start a YouTube channel, Alyssa, then I will start one. So I said, all right, if I'm gonna ask you to put yourself out there and take risks, I'm going to do the same. So I was terrified. I think I spent all of January and all of February just like having fake videos where I would like talk to the camera and pretend that I was filming, and then I would like film it, and then I would be like, oh my gosh, I hate the sound of my voice. This is so embarrassing. Like, everyone's just gonna laugh at me. Like, this is a joke. So it took me until March to finally be like, okay, it's March. So March 1st is when I made my account, and then March 9th is when I actually posted 2 videos. I posted this video right here, my YouTube trailer, my first video, and then the second one I posted was, are morning routines harmful? And I kind of just put it out there, and my husband's so sweet. He like sent it to everybody he knows. And actually those 2 videos are one of my top doing videos to date. And then I was like, okay, but it was so challenging. So in the beginning, it would take me like 1 hour to film, maybe like a 5-minute video. I'm not even kidding you. I would retake it, refilm it. I would like blunder over my words. I would stutter. I would be like, oh my gosh, I look like a fool. This is a mistake. No. So, and then once I would be done filming it, it would take me like hours to edit it. And I just use iMovie, that's free on here, the free software. And I was trying to make all these like really fancy overlays and like use the green screen. And I was trying to do all this like really complicated stuff that wasn't really necessary for such a small channel that I had. And then I was like, all right, I'm going to commit to 1 video a week. So I started doing that, and I started picking up some traction. And then I hit 100 subscribers. And I think it took me like 6 weeks to get to 100 subscribers. And then I got the email from YouTube that says, you made it, your first milestone of 100 subscribers. And I was so excited. And then I actually joined YouTube for Bosses, and I was like open into a whole other world of like keywords, like what a keyword meant, how to find your like breakout video and all that other stuff. So I was like in the world of like YouTube for Bosses. And then I actually took a 5-month break. So last summer, 2020, I ended up launching an online course. And so I was just slammed with my family business, my counseling practice, and launching this online business that my YouTube, I actually took a break for 5 months. And while I took that break, one of my videos that I posted in June started getting traction. And it was actually this video right here, a DIY travel calming jar. It's one of my best videos to date, where I teach you how to make a travel calming jar. It's really fun. And that started getting like 30 views, 40 views a day. And then I'm like, wait a minute, I haven't even posted in months, and this is starting to get some traction. So I started getting back on YouTube in November of 2020, started posting weekly. And then I just came to me this idea of doing like a 30-day wellness journey. And I was like, I know everyone does a Vlogmas where they post every single day in December, but I wanted to do something fresh for the new year. So I made a commitment to film 30 videos to post every single day. So January 1st, 2021, I ended up doing a 30-day wellness journey where I posted every single day for that 30 days. And that was a lot of fun. And that got me back in the momentum of creating content, creating different types of videos, the audio. And so now I'm back to posting weekly videos. So I figured we could dive right in to the analytics of everything that I've created and just kind of the big milestones that I've hit. My goal was to get 10,000 views and I'm just 300 short. So I think that's okay, but let's just dive into the analytics to see where I have done and what I think at the end of this video. I'm going to teach you some just takeaways if you are thinking about starting a channel, or even some takeaways to kind of help your channel grow. So let's dive in. Dive in to the analytics. So this is like my home page of my YouTube studio. So this is a video I just posted on Monday. It's doing pretty good. It's got 32 views in the first 24 hours. That's pretty good for my small little channel. And as you can see here, that DIY travel calming jar is doing really well. That kind of got picked up a couple months ago. And another video that's been kind of doing really well is this 5 types of trauma responses. And that kind of started picking up like 2 months ago. And that's been getting steadily like 6-7 views a day. And I posted that actually last April. So let's kind of dive in to my analytics. So let's do lifetime because I have been here for 365 days. Let's see. So I have 9,700 views, 300 short of my goal of 10,000. I have 484 hours of watch time, which is crazy that there are people out there who have watched me for 400 hours. That's just so crazy to me. And then I have 407 subscribers. So when I started in January, if we can look here in 2020, I had 319 subscribers. So I've grown quite a bit this year alone. Even just my views, I've had like 3,000 views just this year so far. So I've grown in 2021 thus far. I've had 3,000 views and 88 subscribers. So I feel like I'm on a positive pace of growing. Apparently they say I am down, which is okay because I had launched that 30-day wellness journey. So obviously that started January off really high with getting lots of subscribers, but still just in this year alone, 100 and almost 60 hours of watch time, which is crazy. And so let's just do lifetime so we can kind of see everything as a whole. So my top videos, obviously, as I said, it was that DIY travel jar, and that one got almost 2,500 views, and I released that back in January. My biggest video that I released, which was like my second or third video, which was March 12th, I did 5 ways to manage your anxiety with the coronavirus. And then I did a couple of videos with the coronavirus, but my top video is still doing well. My first video, which is my channel trailer. And then my other top video is my morning routine. So my morning routine and my channel trailer, I both released March 9th, 2020. And so these ones down here are starting to kind of take off. So it's kind of exciting. I have over 63 videos, and I think we can share my content with you. And I have over 60 videos. As you can see, this is my 30-day wellness journey. 64 videos. So overall, I have 64 videos. I have 2 playlists. I have the 30-day wellness journey, and then I did one on COVID-19 with mental health. So let's dive into my analytics. So let's talk about my reach. So I've had, let's keep doing lifetime. I've had 100,000 impressions, which basically means that there has been over 100,000 touch points of my channel, and I have a click rate of 4.5. And I think they say that a good click-through rate is anything above 3%. So I'm calling that as a win, and I have over 9,000 views. So as we know, YouTube is a search engine. So 35% of my views are coming from people searching different keywords that I have. The other 18% is external, so that's either from like the different Facebook groups I'm a part of, or that's even from just different sending it to people and having them come. So we've got channel pages that's showing up on featured, and then suggested videos on the end of other people's videos. So my biggest traffic source obviously is through Facebook, through different Facebook groups that I'm a part of. And then one that I think is really fascinating is I have 2% of my traffic from Pinterest. So I actually pin every single one of my videos on my Pinterest board. And so I'm part of a different mental health counseling boards. And so I think that's kind of really neat that those are all coming from them. And then obviously my channel trailer that's doing the best is one of the biggest suggested videos. I got 4.9%. And then here are my top keywords, which is all about my DIY calming jar. So I've gotten 200 hours from impressions, which I think is kind of neat to see. So let's talk about engagement. So here we've got, again, almost 500 hours of watch time. The average view on my channel is about 3 minutes. And I think these are pretty good. 64%, these are pretty high. 58%, 64%. So these videos are doing really well. They're, over half the watch time. So as you can see where people are dropping off. Obviously, most people drop off in the first 30 seconds. That is normal. So yeah, so here are some more of my analytics. Stop your negative thoughts, body scans, and let's talk about my audience. Something that was really, really, really surprising. Here's a new feature that YouTube Studio just released, and this talks about new viewers versus returning views. And so I'm having a lot of new, let's see this day. I had some returning views. And so I think that's cool that they've released this now to talk about your new views versus returning views. So 77% of people who watch my videos are not subscribed, which is so fascinating. So 22% of my audience is subscribed. So that just tells you that they don't either find my content worthy of subscribing, or they are not having YouTube accounts or whatever. And this thing right here was like so interesting that almost 60% of my audience are males. And I find that my content is very feminine, very girly. So the fact that most of my audience is males, it's like kind of exciting. It's like, woohoo. And then this makes sense, the age group 25 to 35, which is my age group. And then a majority of my views are coming from the United States. So that kind of makes sense. I live in Alaska, as you know. So I just thought that this was kind of neat to show. I am so excited to see like where my channel will go in the next year. I've been debating releasing 2 videos a week versus 1, just kind of seeing what happens. But I would say overall as a whole, someone who has 64 videos, who took a 5-month break, as you can see, this is when I took my break, and then I started picking up more views, is pretty incredible. So let's get back to the main camera. So thank you for diving into my analytics. And so the biggest takeaway that I have learned from my time on YouTube is creating content that people are searching. So for me, I have like really crazy ideas and people are not searching that. So for example, when I made my adult timeout, or even like my body scan, I was like, oh my gosh, this is an amazing video. People need to know this information, but people don't know what they don't know, which means they don't know that they need to be searching how to take in a timeout as an adult. So that's something that I would really recommend is as you're starting out, and that's something that I'm doing as I'm starting out, is finding videos that people are going to be searching. So for example, this video, I believe people are searching how to start a YouTube channel, been on YouTube for a year. People are going to be learning, all right, and is she at the same milestones as I am? I know people who have got thousands, even millions of subscribers in their first year. I am someone that is not social media savvy, so I am very proud of my 400 subscribers. Thank you for watching my videos. Thank you for being here. And so I think that as long as I continue being consistent, that my goal by the end of the year is to be monetized, which means I'm going to have 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours. So basically how I need to get there is I need to get a viral video, which I know is like everyone's goal is to get a viral video, but my thought process is, as soon as I continue being consistent and showing videos and doing videos that people are searching with those keywords, whether that's in my tags, my description, or my title, that the YouTube algorithm is going to pick it up and is going to push it to more people. Then I'll get a viral video, then I'll be able to get monetized. But I'd love to hear in the comments below, do you have a YouTube channel? Are you wanting to start a YouTube channel? What are your takeaways from being on YouTube? Again, my name is Alyssa Cotten. If you like this video, hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe. I will catch you in the next video.